Showboating Sports, guys. Man, you guys see it. Alycia Baumgardner. What did she do? What did she do? What did she do? She became undisputed. Can I say it again? She became undisputed. But we're going to talk about that a whole lot more on this show. But like I said, guys, glad you're back. If you're returning to the channel, thank you guys. You guys like, subscribe to the channel. Also, we're kind of coming on a little bit earlier tonight. Normally we get started around 10 p.m. Eastern time. But right now we're gonna go ahead and come in and we're gonna chat a little while. We're not gonna have a long night tonight, but we're gonna chat a little while about what just took place on this thing. You know how it goes. Go ahead and you guys will see the phone number right there rolling across the bottom. I always wait till I come on because sometimes I'll think this phone line's on and people be trying to call in. I would not know it wouldn't ring or whatever else. So I got to make sure that these are on. So if you guys got something to say, you guys want to call in and you open for all the smoke, feel free to do so. The phone line is going across the bottom of the screen. You guys see that going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's how it goes down. But we're going to go ahead and let the rest of the crew start rolling in. Man, I hope you guys had a good weekend. And I hope you guys got to catch that fight. And you know what's funny? I didn't get to watch the fight as it went on that night. I actually went on and watched it after. And it did not disappoint. It really was. It really was. T-Word. Salute, fam. Good to see you up in here, man. Glad to see you up in here. Yeah, man. You get to catch that Alycia Baumgardner fight the other night? All right, cool. Let me know. Let me know, fam. Just let me know. Give me a little heads up, and we can make it happen. Yeah. Salute. 8 Mile 313. Man, glad to see you on. Yeah. Happened was I was going to come on in, but I was up a little bit earlier. Come on in. You know what I mean? Go and get this thing cracking. You know? Yeah, man. So I ain't going to hold up too late, but had it where I got in the house, ready to go. Oh, you missed two of the guys? Oh, okay. Yeah, man, it was a good fight. Alycia Baumgardner did her thing, man. She did her thing. I like how she came out. She was aggressive, but I don't think she was overly aggressive. And they were saying that she was winded and she was tired. She needs to go run and all that stuff, you know. But in my thoughts, hold on, let me get my stuff going. In my thoughts is she was a little bit winded, but some of that was because she was trying to get that girl out of there. And I think that when she was just throwing punches, you know, to get her out, the girl wasn't really ready to go. The girl had, you know, she was smart enough to cover up. And the girl had an awesome chin, man. I mean, been out. You know what I mean? She should have been out. Hold on, let me get this thing. Yeah, there we go. Man, she should have been out of there. Said you caught all the women. Yeah, AB was good, but I'm concerned about her. Yeah, her stamina. But I'm gonna tell you this. What I saw on her, she thought she had the girl days. She went in for the kill. I think it was a little bit premature. But then sometimes it looked like it was right there on the money, like the girl was really ready for the taking. You know what I'm saying? But girl had enough sense to get her hands up, and a lot of those shots was hitting her hands and stuff. And I think Alycia unloaded on her a few times, a little too much. I think when her hands is up and she missed a few of those punches, she should have backed off. She should have went to the body, backed off. She should have used that as enough time to go ahead and keep breaking her body down. Look, she did a good job. Yeah, I agree with that too. That T is, he said, what I've seen is women's boxing is they struggle finishing opponents. They burn too much energy rather than walking them in the shots. The problem is they only got 2 minutes. So everything's gotta pop like that. They don't have enough time, and they trying to make sure that they're not making it until the end of the round. You know what I'm saying? So that desperation is there to get them out because they want this knockout. You know, if these rounds were 3 minutes long, they could plan that a little more. And when they got somebody hurt, they could take their time and let it evolve just a little bit more. But you know, you giving them you got them hurt, but they ain't all the way hurt. By that time, you know, the bell is coming around. You're trying to get them on out there. I understand that, but I think they need to take women's boxing to 3 rounds, and I think that'll fix that situation. You know what I mean? For the people that can really get somebody out of there. Because that girl, if Alycia had a little bit more time and could have laid off a little bit, maybe went to the body, she would have stopped that girl. Because them body shots would have paid dividends later on towards the end of the fight. Sometimes they for two-step for the first 40 seconds. Yeah, they gotta get that. They gotta get it together, man. I think they should make all the women's boxing be 3-minute rounds. You know, or maybe the women in training camp. Maybe the women in training camp need to train a little bit more where they can fight all out 3 minutes. I mean, all out 12 rounds. Just letting it go. You know, because if they struggling on 2 minutes, they're gonna really struggle on 3 minutes. 3-minute rounds would ruin Alycia's career. Her stamina ain't right. What's up, Instill TV? Yeah. I say so. She throws a lot of, I tell you what, 3-minute rounds, you see more KOs. Yeah. But this is the thing with Alycia Baumgardner. And in my opinion, and Still TV is this. She doesn't have to throw so many power shots. She can work on the body a little bit more. She can use that jab because she had a real good jab, but she can jab to the body a little bit. She can take her time if you got 3-minute rounds. You know what I mean? In a 2-minute round fight, you don't have a lot of time because the first, like I said, the first 40 seconds of the fight, y'all just getting in there. You just really starting to get it mixed up. By that time, you got a minute left. 2 minutes ain't a lot, but it is a lot. You know what I'm saying? But plus, you in a division where it's not a lot of women that got that one-punch knockout power. They got a one punch. They gotta break them down, do a little bit more. You know what I mean? He said 3-minute rounds, you see way more KOs. 2-minute rounds saved Katie Taylor from Serrano, and it saved Cruz. Yeah, it did. And then plus, they don't have a lot of time to break that person down. You know what I mean? First minute, you could be going to the body. And then by the time you back up top, they get hurt. That's a lot of time to survive. But by the time you get across that ring and really start mixing it up and you really start punching, you 2 minutes in and hit the ring, y'all come across that ring. By the time, like you said, you 40 seconds in, right before you in there really starting to get busy. You got 1 minute, 20 seconds left. A minute? Not a lot. To hurt somebody and finish them, you know? And then the women gonna get so excited because they don't get a lot of KOs, and then they got somebody in front of them that they about ready to KO, get them out of there. Yeah, man. Anybody gonna blow their wad with that one? You gonna empty your arsenal a little bit. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. She will, but she ain't got to unload so much. That's my thing, T. You unloading because you trying to hurry up and get them out of there. True body shots don't have the same value with 2 minutes. No, they don't. What's up with you, Will Peoples? Yeah. See, think about it. Think about it like this. You come across that ring, you coming through, y'all boxing. You finally get somebody hurt. You got no choice but to jump on them. You gotta jump on them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? So I think a little bit of that, because Baumgardner was throwing some power shots. Every one of her punches had bad intentions on it. Once she felt like she could hurt that girl, she had bad intentions. So it was just all out. Let me hit her. Let me get her out. Let me get her out. But then a few times she played it smart. She showed you how she got in there. She used her jab. She stepped into her jab, and that helped her keep her breath going. You know what I'm saying? I never saw her to the point where I was like, okay, she was like Anthony Yard. She never looked like Anthony Yard in there. Yeah, I got on a little bit early tonight, man. Yeah, Will. Someone told me that because women have a cycle, they gas fast too. But I also heard it was due to concussion risk. I don't know. But did you hear Alycia said I got my period today too? She did. That got started my period. Yeah, that might be the reason for the 2-minute rounds. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I do think they can compete. What's up, Miss Devin? Salute. Appreciate you you showing back up in here, man. 2 12-minute rounds is good. I think they should go 3 minutes. I do. I think they should go 3 minutes and go 10. You know? I think they should drop the 2 rounds and go to 10. So the weigh-in was awesome. Yeah, I really do think they should go 3-minute rounds. I really do. I think that'll change the whole thing about when loss of blood, depleted oxygen. I agree with that. I can agree with that. Your iron levels will be low too, you know what I mean? But a lot of times, but this is one thing too, T, is that when women are real competitive and really get into sports, a lot of them don't have long periods or really have periods. Their periods kind of start going away a little bit. A lot of top athletes, like your body, it makes them, it's like a thing. So a lot of women don't have them. Their periods are not the typical 7-day, stuff like that. Not saying all of them are like that, but some of them top sprinters, top athletes do see a difference in their in having a period. But yeah, it could be, loss of blood, I do know one thing that yeah, true, from overtraining, right? Yeah, but I'll tell you something else too. That one thing that women do have and people don't think about it, water weight. When they trying to make weight and your body trying to start its period, you get water weight. You get that kind of stuff in there. So that's a real thing, man. That's a real. Cause I tell you what, when I was personal training, when I was doing my personal training, and I was training women, I watched certain things I would train women that I just knew I couldn't train men. Cause I'm gonna tell you something that I learned. A lot of women basketball players lose a knee because of that. Oh, okay, he said it will get better. He said better and better here in Nebraska. They now have state-sanctioned girls wrestling, just like women's basketball is quality now. Yeah. But yeah, so let's tell you about this. So a lot of female basketball players blow out knees. And this is crazy, man, that people don't think about. You know how like when you in the gym, you see basketball players run suicides. For you that don't know what a suicide is, they'll start at one side of the gym. They run to a line. I don't know if that's my what's name or not. Yeah, they respond different. But check this out. So when the women running suicides, they run up, touch that line, and come back. Well, when you go do that, you putting pressure on your knees. Women that were starting their period were gaining a little bit of water weight, and the water weight comes in their knees a little bit, and it was making a bunch of them mess up their meniscus and that stuff, and messing up little stuff in their knee, because that stuff, as they cutting across that floor and coming back, a lot of them was losing knees. So they stopped that with a lot of women. And people didn't even think about that. You know what I mean? But somebody figured that out and found out that's why a lot of women on a lot. Now, I don't know, coaches still might be doing it to other women, but I know that some of them big time coaches were talking about that, And I learned that when I was doing my personal training. And And I was talking to some of the people at the when Pat Summit was at UT University of Tennessee when she's winning all them championships. She knew it. So a lot of them knew it. So some of the top athletes knew that the women were losing knees to that, and they stopped that. So it is a difference. Then you got these women trying to make weight. They trying to weight when their body trying to pick up water weight. So that's kind of like counterproductive right there, you know? But I do think that the women could go 3 minutes though. I don't think that would be a problem, you know? But I'd probably keep it down to 12 rounds. I mean, 10 rounds. I would probably go 12. You know what I mean? As the more your body wears on and gets tired, more tired later on down the road, I think that kind of helps them get in there. I would find a way to tweak it, but I do think 3.5 minutes. I mean, 3 minutes is not bad for them. That's just what I think, and I could be wrong. Or 3 8-minute round, 3 8 on 8 rounds, yeah. Or 10, yeah, 10, 8. Well, yeah, 10, 8, 10, something like that. You know. Yeah. T, tell everybody what your channel is. I thought you knew that, Will. I thought, yeah, T. T comes in as this channel sometime too. Yeah, man. But yeah, to me, it was a great fight. But Alycia went there and put in work, man. One thing I can tell you, Tony Harrison has that girl on point, man. That girl is on point. And it could be her conditioning, because Tony Harrison conditioning be down a little bit too. So congrats to Amanda Serrano and Lisa Baumgardner on becoming undisputed. A feat. There you go, Terry. That's for you, man. There you go. Oh, man. I can agree with most of that you said, man. Oh, my goodness. His suspense will never be undisputed because the bud has been. Oh, my goodness. Can y'all believe that? Y'all gonna let Terry roll up here and say that, man? Hey, that's funny as hell. Hey, boy. Terry never lets you down, though, does he? Terry don't let you down. Salute, Terry, man. Glad to see you up here. Glad to see you in, man. Yeah, we talking about this fight with Alycia Baumgardner this weekend, man. And man, it didn't let me down. It didn't let me down at all. It was a good fight. I actually didn't watch it when the fight. I had to watch it after the fight went off. I had to go check it out later. But I just see it, yeah. And it was awesome. Listen, Alycia Baumgardner is, the girl is, listen, she has grown, man. You know what I'm saying? From the last fight that she had, when she won that fight, she did good. But this fight right here, this undisputed fight, man, she's fighting like a true elite fighter, man. She is soaking up everything that Tony Harrison and them are giving her, man. I mean, she's following instructions and everything. Alycia gonna go to 135 and fight Katie Taylor now. Yeah, that's what she's saying. She says she wants Katie Taylor, but they was asking, would she give old girl a rematch? She's like, hey, you know, that might come later, but I'm going after this 135, which she should. Yeah, mekhaled rematch, yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, I don't think I would like to see the mekhaled fight, the rematch, but she won that fight. She won it. But I do think she should go up after Katie Taylor too. I mean, because that's another fight we want to see too. Oh, appreciate you, Will Peeps. Salute, fam. Appreciate it. Yeah, I look forward to this too, man. I'm guilty of not following women's boxing. Looks like I need to start. Listen, TD, you definitely got to start watching that women's boxing. Listen, every card has been off the chain, man. Last year, I got to give it to, I think the best card last year, fighting period, was was Clarissa Shields' card. Her card was awesome, and she had Alycia Baumgardner and them up under that. It was and it was her, man. It's one of the best cards I saw all year. And this fight right here with her, it didn't let me down. Yeah, man. He said I was gonna be watching more weigh-ins. Yeah. Hey, them weigh-ins be hard, boy. Them weigh-ins be hard. But them women, man, the thing about it I like about them women, they go in there, they are starting to get engaged with the shit talking. They go in there, but they mean it. They really mean it. You know what I mean? They mean it. I ain't saying these guys don't, but they mean it. Them girls, listen, them girls, they are not playing. They vicious, man. They vicious. Ebony Bridges is the queen of weigh-ins. Why you say that? Why you say that? Why you say she's the queen? Yeah, man, it was good. Yeah, appreciate that, T. Yeah, I got some stuff I'm working on too. I'm implementing, man. We're gonna go ahead and get on over that hump, man. I'm gonna go and get over that hump this week. I've been procrastinating long enough, and I do need y'all's help. Appreciate it too. Said the blonde bomber, a bad, yeah. Listen, man. I love girls boxing, man. I liked it back in the day too. They were a little bit, some of them were a little bit wilder. I thought Christy Martin was a little wild back in the day, but that was when they was really trying to get it. And but now, oh my God, what do you think about Clarissa Shields saying that the women run boxing since the men don't want to fight you? She's absolutely right. She is 100% right with that. Like she said, y'all can say what y'all want to say, but might not be a lot of female boxers out there, but we are all fighting each other. And the men, it's only a few of them elite fighters, and they ain't not fighting each other. And she's right. She right. Everybody in there trying to protect their own. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Clarissa Shields don't want to lose, but what is she doing? She's fighting everybody she can. That's even anybody that's near her. She going to go check that out. Clarissa Shields, in my opinion, Clarissa Shields is my pound for pound #1 fighter in all of boxing, men and women. Clarissa Shields is the pound for pound #1 fighter in all boxing. I watch it too. I watch all the volleyballs. I don't listen. If it's that or the Olympics, I'm watching the volleyballs. One thing about women's sports, man, when they competitive, they competitive. Like college basketball is very competitive. It's better than the WNBA. I'd rather watch college basketball. The women get at it. They get at it a little bit stronger to me. But yeah, man. Clarissa Shields to me is #1 pound for pound in all basketball. I mean, not all basketball, all boxing. Even more so than all the men. Because there's no men, anybody that I've seen in her position, like Canelo and stuff like that, they could be doing the same thing. There's a few boxers out there that could fight anybody. You know what I mean? There was a time when Lomachenko could have fought everybody. You know, right now he's got to go take that fight with Devin if he wants to get back, but and ain't nobody really believing in him. Canelo could have. Triple G could have at the time. He could have fought Andre Ward. He could have fought everybody. There is nobody out there that you can say Clarissa Shields has ducked. I'm not sure, because MMA boxers, it's hard to say. It's according to how, because sometimes MMA some of them ain't got the best boxing skills. Some of them don't. But the thing that I put my money on, TD, is that anytime you got these women that are going at the belt, the top notch in all sports, women don't try. The thing about women ain't trying to look pretty, man. They in there really trying to take each other's heads off. You know what I'm saying? I blame a lot of these boxers and promoters of why they are not fighting each other. They're all ruining boxing. And the promoters are really the ones that's where the real problem is coming in at. Because they want to keep the belt in-house. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Top Rank didn't want didn't want Loma to fight Devin Haney. They hurt. I mean, you think about it. They call Devin Haney everything under the sun. He's an email champ. He's no good. He's a boring. He's this, he's that. But the minute he got that belt from George Kambosos, now they got him back. They like him. They want to fight with him. And all it is, man, it's all just about a business thing with them. And you can't blame them. It's all business. Bob Arum don't. At the end of the day, Bob Arum done seen so many champions. He done lived that stuff for so long. Right now, he just out trying to collect as much money as he can. He's just having fun doing that. And he's trying to stay in there because what boxing will do, boxing will they will blacklist you. They will avoid you. So like, look at Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn didn't want AJ fighting Wilder. Even he didn't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? None of these guys want to lose the belt. That's all it's about. If they could lose the belt and they could get another fighter to come in and maybe win that belt back, they would do it. But because he knew AJ, it was a problem that AJ could lose to Wilder, he was like, nah, we're not going to do that. Because who do he have left? Look at Oscar. Oscar don't really have nobody. That's why he's talking about. Sitting around. You can't keep Ryan just sitting around. He's got to fight Tank. He's got to take on a big name. You know what I mean? And if he loses with Tank, everybody's losing to Tank. So that ain't a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But they don't really want him to lose to Devin. You know? Him to really get outboxed too much by Devin. They just felt like they underestimated. Well, Oscar really ain't. Oscar said that Ryan was not ready for Tank. He said that on many of occasions. But I think at this point, you know, Ryan has pushed it. Ryan really wants to fight. And I think at this point, it's time to let them box it out. And you remember a long time ago, y'all remember when De La Hoya was trying to talk to Mayweather about teaming up? Y'all remember that? It's been about a year ago. He was like, yeah. He was talking highly of PBC and that they should get together and make some fights and stuff. And he was talking, and I think Floyd said something, and they kind of went their own. They said something smart to him. I think it was Floyd said something smart to Golden Boy. But you look at it, now that Golden Boy lost, he's on the outs a little bit with Eddie Hearn because he lost Canelo and stuff. That's all he got. So he got to keep that guy happy. And Ryan been really thinking about leaving him, you know? I think Ryan really believes he's got what it takes to beat those guys. I think but all of them do. All of them think that, but most people don't believe he's going to beat Tank. Not even Oscar. I don't think Oscar believes he's going to beat Tank. But hey, it's that time to let him try it. But yeah, I blame all them guys for that, man. I blame them all. But as far as women boxing, the promoters don't really care too much about that. You know what I mean? Women don't make a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? The men, you're going to make 30, 40, 50, $100 million with the men. The women are just now starting to get up in there and starting to make a name for themselves and starting to do that. Because now with these fight cards, and you got to put people like Clarissa Shields, Alycia Baumgardner, Michaela, Serrano. You got to put all these women in here. It's because of those women are willing to fight each other, and they going all out trying to knock each other's heads off. And every time they get in that ring right now, that they're out there making a good showing, they are increasing their value. They're definitely increasing their value. You know what I'm saying? So women's boxing is here, but it's going. Women's boxing is here, but it's gonna keep going and keep going until they all get up. Yeah, women's boxing is here, man. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, guys, also remember, I got the phone lines open. Anytime you guys want to call in, hey. Go. Laptop, I don't know if it's the program I'm using or what, man. This thing is kind of horrible, man. It is, man. It's horrible. It just keeps freezing up on me. And then you guys I don't know what's going on with that. And stuff, I don't know, man. Can you guys still hear me good? Oh, hold on, I'll check it right now. I heard something come through when I was talking. Hold on, that's what I meant to do. Hold on one second, T. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to go right to it, man. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I saw that. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah. I agree with you on that one, T. I agree with you on that one. So let me ask you this: do y'all starting to think that with everybody getting undisputed, do y'all think that that's kind of lessening the mystique around being undisputed? Or do you think that it's something that all these fighters need to get back to and start pushing? Because it seemed like now that Canelo got those belts, Canelo ain't doing nothing. He's holding belts hostage, you know what I mean? And I don't think he's gonna fight Benavidez or what's the name. So, and what's going on with Josh Taylor? What do y'all know about Josh Taylor? What's y'all thoughts on that Josh Taylor thing? Because I don't know where Josh Taylor is on that, man. You like having a true champ? Yeah, man. I'm with y'all, man. I think they should get at least one of them belts out of there. I don't think we need 4 belts. Yeah, I agree too. I agree that it should be. Y'all think they should just go ahead, like we were saying the other day, they need to go ahead and just drop one of them belts or drop 2 of them belts and just come down to 2? Because, man, right now, man, it's just too many ways for fighters to dodge each other. You know what I'm saying? Said spinning his bag. I have a problem with Tank not wanting those belts from Devin. You know, really going after those belts. Said WBO is the newest belt. I believe it was recognized in 2004, 2006 as a major title. Yeah. You remember when that time when Al Heyman them said that they wasn't going to recognize that belt when they got mad about some of the stuff Bob Arum was doing? Yeah, they was great to say they weren't gonna recognize that belt no more. That's what they were saying. So I don't know, man. I'm with y'all, man. Oh, it's still doing it? It should have stopped, man. I don't know what's going on. Get rid of the WBO belt and the WB, and you can choose the A or the C. Yeah. You can choose the A or the C. Yeah, the WBC or the WBA. Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Hey, listen. That's what's got the whole sport messed up, man. But then you got these fighters like Tank. I like Tank. Don't get it twisted. But for you to say them belts, them undisputed belts means nothing, man. You need those belts, bro. You need those belts. You know what I mean? At least once. Once you become undisputed and then you want to do all that, but you got to prove it, man. Tank is what he looks to be. He's all that. But you got to still go for them belts too, man. Because you got to have that out there at least once. Even if it ain't disputed, you got undisputed, you still got to get those. But here's a chance for you to get undisputed. So I blame people like that. But you got people like Shakur Stevenson to fight anybody. And I'm okay with Ryan wanting to fight Tank, but Ryan still shouldn't be ignoring Devin. You know what I'm saying? The winner of Tank and Ryan Garcia should fight Devin next. Period. That should be the next fight. Mm-hmm. He said PBC hold the WBA and the WBC hostage. Yeah. Hey, but what do y'all think about that? Y'all think the winner of Tank and Ryan should go after Devin? Period, point blank. But they saying it's a hold up. Yeah, he should be. But man, listen, you can still do both. Tank can do. Said Ryan 40. Nah. Oh, I don't listen. They've had a lot of good belts through the Pawn Stars. Yeah, I used to watch that stuff all the time, man. I don't know whose belt it is, but I know they talked about it on one show before. But yeah, they be getting them belts, man. Next time I go to Vegas, matter of fact, I'm glad you said that, Will, because I know I'm in time at going to Vegas. Maybe I was trying to hold out to see if Spence Crawford was going to be in Vegas, because I went to Vegas back when Pacquiao, when it was supposed to be Spence versus Pacquiao. I already had everything booked. By that time, it was Spence. It was Ugas and Pacquiao. I was out in Vegas for that fight. And what I should have done, I wasn't thinking about it, but I'm going to do it this next time. I'm going to go after the Pawn Stars. I'm going to go out there, and if it's still out there when I get out there, Will, I'll look up and find out who belt that is. I want to know whose belt that is. What's up, Schizo Paul? Salute, fam. Yeah, I want to go out there in Vegas and see what that. I'm gonna go to Pawn Stars and see what that belt is, though. I am. I'm gonna try to remember to do that. Cause last time I was in Vegas, I really didn't do too much of nothing. I was like, I sat around and just hung out. You know what I mean? And it was hot as hell in Vegas, man. It was like 100-something degrees. It felt like it was 100 degrees out there. I was in there in August. It was burning up. Go out in Cali. Yeah, I was in Cali. Every time I've been to Cali. I was in Cali, just hanging out there. I was up around Culver City and Studio City and all that. And I had a hotel out there by the airport. So my homeboys, some people, I got family out in San Diego, but I was over in Cali, up there near what's name. I got some friends and stuff out there. Man, T, I've never been to Texas. Never been to Texas. But I was trying to wait. If Spence fights Crawford down there in Texas, well, they ain't gonna fight in Texas. I had thought about it. But I probably won't catch this fight. I don't know. It just depends. It depends on how this Thurman fight thing goes. I don't know. I really want to save it and make it to what's name, because I don't get to catch a lot of fights. I'm out in Long Beach. Culver City's only about 22 minutes away. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was up there, man. I like Cali. I like Cali, man. I've only been to Cali one time. Was it once or twice I've been to Cali? I've been to Vegas twice, Cali. I go to Miami all the time. That's my spot, though. Spence and Virgil. Woo! Oh. Yeah, fights Virgil. I got Spence beating Virgil easier than. Listen, the harder fight is Spence versus Thurman, but people don't believe that. People think Virgil gonna beat Thurman and beat Crawford. I just don't see it, man. Virgil can't beat them cats yet. But I still want to go watch it though. I like to go watch it in person, but I don't think he's ready for them yet, man. We'll find out this next fight though. Yeah, man. I'm gonna start going to them fights, man. It's just, you know what I mean? Sometimes you get to them fights till you start meeting people that go to them fights all the time. A lot of people I know, they watch boxing a little bit, but they're not into it as much as I am. That's why I get on here and talk with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Some of my homeboys, they watch it, but they ain't like hardcore like how we are. You know what I'm saying? So you start talking going to fight. Some of them do. I got some people around me that I know, but no people that I'm really, I grew up with, but we not close. They go to fights a lot. So, you know, it's still, I watch who I hang with when it comes to that stuff. So Spence is going to eventually is going to be officially be a 154 pounder. Yep. Earl ain't going to go back down in a weight after Keith. Nah, I don't believe that either. Believe what Tony Harrison said. Yeah, I believe that too. I don't think he's going to go back down either. Oh, you going to? Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I might have to go down to Dallas for that one. I might. But I hope, man, I hope after this fight right here with I just don't think he's gonna fight Virgil. I think after Thurman, if he doesn't get Crawford, he's going up. And Virgil ain't going up to 154. Oh, you think so? It might. Listen, all jokes aside, I might have to go one of these women cards, man. Man, them women taking each other's head. I love a good fight, man. Them women in there trying to knock each other's heads off. Dude, I'm here for it. I love watching the women go at it, man. Women don't try to be cute. They don't try to be pretty. Versus a big 147. He'll be at 154 soon. Yeah. But he got to make something happen, something shake at 147. You know what I mean? While he's there. And I don't see him beating nobody. I don't think he's gonna beat nobody at 147 that's a big enough name. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll beat Boots. I don't think he beat Spence. I don't believe he beat Crawford. I don't think he beat Keith Thurman. So the people outside of that would be Ugas. Could he beat Ugas? That'd be a good fight. I like to see him fight Ugas. Check it, I heard Keith Thurman is now the WBO number 2. All right, here we go. Yep. Keith Thurman's number 2. And Virgil Ortiz is number 1. But it don't matter as soon as he get in the ring with Spence. You know, he going after that Spence thing. So, and then you got Virgil Ortiz there. So who's going to be next is Alex Rocha. That's who Crawford going to have to face. If Virgil gets that WBA rig, yeah, he'll be content to move up. I don't think Oscar going to let Virgil move up on that one, man. I wouldn't advise that for Virgil, man. Virgil's not beating nobody at 154, man. It ain't happening. Because he can't beat Tony Harrison. He can't beat Castano. He can't beat Fedora. He can't beat Spence and Spence get up. He ain't gonna beat none of them guys up there, man. He won't beat J-Rock. He won't beat Banana. Make Bud fight Thurman. That'd be a good one. But Spence gonna fight Thurman. That's the thing. When Spence should really be fighting Bud, you know what I mean? I don't understand what happened there. I didn't understand why that Spence said I'm gonna circle the block. He didn't have a fight 100% signed. He could have just went and fought that fight in April. They could have already said, okay, we're gonna go ahead and fight in April and May and been done with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. I don't get that one. That's the one I don't get, man. To me, that doesn't make sense. And then he said, okay, I'm going to go to 154 and fight Thurman. That's what they saying he's saying. And then they still haven't announced it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do y'all think, this is just one more of my wild theories. Do y'all think that Spence could have been like, okay, I'm going to take on Thurman to throw Thurman in the pot and say, hey, look, Bud, either you gonna take this fight or not. I'm going to 154. If you want to, we can fight. If not, I'm gonna stay up at 154. To force Bud's hand at it because all the bullshit Bud was doing. Thurman is WBC number 1, WBO number 2. Why pick Bud for less money? Oh yeah. I agree with you. But that's what I was saying. I think Spence just went in and fought Bud because he didn't have a sign. It wasn't a done deal. He's like, they working on the contract, man. That's the contract you back out of. You don't even do it. Should have waited. Or do y'all think that he pulled Thurman in there, keeping Thurman quiet, and they talking to Thurman, say, hey, look, you stay quiet, don't speak out. We're gonna do it like this. We're gonna blah 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 blah, and and then let Spence go ahead and Bud. He said, who gonna KO Bud at 154? Spence might announce 2 fights at once. He could, but why not fight Bud first? You know what I'm saying? Especially if you didn't have it all the way in ink and Bud said he was ready. Go on and ink that thing, man. Go on and ink it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's some kind of hold up going on that we don't know about. You know what I mean? And maybe they was just telling Bud, hey, look, I got this fight right here. This is the fight I'm going to take. And I'm going to 154. And they let that get out. But that's only Mike Coppinger saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? And Spence said, hey, I had a fight I was getting ready to announce. So guess what? Either we're going to do this right now, Bud, or we not. You know what I mean? And they could be in negotiation. You know? Could be. I don't know, man. I'm just keeping hope alive for that, man. That fight would be awesome to go ahead and have that fight in May. You know, they said, okay, look, we'll let Gervonta Tank Davis them have May, you know, Cinco de Mayo, whatever. We'll move, or whenever they was, they're going to move off of that, let them get that, and they go down to the end. I don't know. Whatever reason it is, it's something that we're not seeing. Because I'm like, that fight should have already been announced. It should have been. You know what I'm saying? Should have been announced. And they hush on everything. It's hush hush, man. But that's just a love of the sport in there for me, man. You know what I mean? But you know what? Y'all probably right. The way it looks is probably what it is. It's just me hoping for conspiracy. It's probably gonna be just like this. They're gonna announce the Keith Thurman fight. It's gonna be at 154, and Spence ain't coming back down to 147, and Bud ain't going up there because they're not fighting for belts. So Bud will just stay down this way. And whoever got the belts, then Bud will go after them for the belts. And go for undisputed this weight class while Spence up there fighting Fundora trying to fight his way up. That's probably what's going to happen, man. Even though I hate to say it, that's probably what's going to happen. I would love to think what I said had some stuff, but I've been wrong so much, man. Hell, I was wrong on everything, man. Wrong on the damn Anthony Yard fight. Oh, my God. I'm still mad about that. And you know what? I'm not even mad I lost $100. I'm just mad how it went down. I'm mad about that, man. I'm still hot about that one, bro. I'm upset about that, man. But the WO mandatory will be getting called soon. It's easy to fight for Bud. Yeah. It's an easy fight for Bud. It is. But he's going to be fighting Alex Rocha. That's what he's going to be fighting. But the problem is it ain't just about an easy fight. Bud got to be thinking about his biggest paydays before he get out of here. Why should Bud fight Earl now since Earl keeps talking about going to 154? The whole thing is a mess now. Yeah. Okay, well, Alex Rocha, nobody's going to pay to see that. So it's going to be back down to probably who's going to do it? Who's going to host the fight? Who really cares? You know what I'm saying? That's not going to be a big money fight for Bud. It's just not. If Bud fights Alex Rocha, it's not going to be a big fight. The Zone ain't going to give it to him, and Golden Boy ain't going to give him no guaranteed $10 million for no Alex Rocha fight. Ain't going to happen. What's up, Marquise? Yeah. Hey, you right. He did. Yard held his own for like 3. He did hold his own, though. But his stamina left third round, he got his mouth open. Yeah, BFK Prime was just one fight. That was just a one-fight thing. It was a one-off. You hope Franklin ends AJ hype train? Man, hey. What's up, Marquise? Salute, fam. Glad you up in here, man. And what about Broner? Man, listen. Broner messed up big time. And BLK Prime messed up, man. They can't keep that up. Broner's not going to bring butts in them seats, man. Bud will not beat elite fighters at 154, too small. I agree with that. So what Bud going to do? If Bud doesn't hurry up and get this fight with Spence, those are millions of dollars he's walking away from, and he's not getting another pay. Listen, that's the biggest fight to be made for Bud, and that's Bud's biggest payday. If Spence goes to 154 and stays at 154, Bud might as well go ahead and get ready to get out there and retire. Because his next fights, he's only going to be getting about $2-3 million. Nobody's going to be paying. That's what I think. Not unless another BLK pops up. If Triller comes back around and somebody's wanting to pay Bud that kind of money, but Bud didn't sell that many tickets at at $40 a pop. He didn't. Yeah, if he beats Rocha and that, but what is he gonna make off them 2 fights? Was he gonna make maybe $3 million for fighting Rocha? 3, 4, maybe $3 million? You know what I mean? Thurman might be that, but if Thurman fights Spence first and Spence stops Thurman, then guess what that does for Bud? It lowers that price again for Bud. Because they're gonna say Thurman already got beat by Spence. So what's gonna be next for Bud? Fight Jaron Ennis, that's it. You know? Like, just right now, Bud even said it. If he fights, said Thurman won't fight Bud. Nah, if he loses Spence, he ain't gonna turn right around and fight Bud. Because he can't handle 2 losses like that back to back. So Bud had to go back to the drawing board and go fight somebody like maybe Ugas. You know what I mean? That's where Thurman would have to go. Thurman, listen, if he fights Spence stops Thurman, the only way it's going to save Thurman is if it's like a split decision and Spence beats him and it's a split decision. It's really a close fight. That's the only thing will save Thurman on a loss. If Thurman gets knocked out, if Thurman gets injured bad, if Thurman barely makes it up there to the 12th round and just gets dominated and looks bad to fight, then it destroys the fight with Bud. The only fight that Bud to have would be Alex Rocha. Virgil Ortiz, maybe. He might be able to get away with Virgil Ortiz. That might be a decent payday. But it depends on what Virgil does with Stanionis. If Virgil barely gets past Stanionis, they're not going to put no money in him fighting Bud. It's just not going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Bud's biggest payday is Spence. And maybe Spence them playing checkers. They probably like, look, Bud, this is it. You might think we ain't got a way out, but I fight Thurman at 154. I stay at 154. I let my belts go. Then everybody fighting. Then that means Bud got to start fighting everybody. And Bud ain't got enough time to fight everybody. Because Bud too far in his age. Listen, the person he's got to fight, he probably had to fight Ugas and Virgil Ortiz. Those are 2 names he'll have to fight. Ugas, Virgil Ortiz, and if Conor Ben gets his stuff lifted and they put away with all that, maybe Conor Ben, but that's it. Because Rashidi Ellis, and what's name that beat Rashidi Ellis? So you got him. You got him to beat Rashidi Ellis. So Rashidi Ellis is, hey, that getting beat by dude right there hurt Rashidi Ellis. So Rashidi Ellis got to come back. And everybody clear to see he can't beat Boots. That's clear. He's not going to beat Boots. So nobody's really gunning to see that. So 147 is on the verge of being upside down. Because these guys went too long without fighting each other. You know what I mean? Bud had to fight 4 times in a year. Yeah, but Bud, who's Bud gonna fight in 1 year? And who's gonna give Bud who be a shell of him supporter and Earl? Who is wrong? Yeah, Villa. Yeah, he's really nobody, but they feel better because how good he looked beating Rashidi Ellis. So whoever Villa fights next. Now, if Villa goes in and fights somebody like Virgil and wins, if he dominates somebody like Ugas, you know what I mean? But you gotta see what happens. But that'd be a good fight, Ugas and Villa. Because that'd be Ugas showing if he still got a lot left in the tank after the Spence fight. If he goes in and stops him. ATL unanimous, salute, fam. Appreciate you coming in, man. Man, we talking about this right now, we talking about these fights about Spence and what Spence gonna do and why they're not even announcing the fight yet. Because y'all remember Keith Thurman was supposed to be coming out doing interviews. He ain't showed up for interviews. He hadn't done any interviews. So it's some kind of hold up. Something is going on that they're not telling us. I'm hoping that it's good, but I'm always wrong. So it'll probably be opposite of what I'm saying. Yeah. It's time. Yeah, you're right. If they move on, it's time for them to go. It is. It's time for EJ. It is, man. It's time for EJ and Bud to get the hell up out of there. It's time. I hate to say it like that, but it is time. It's time for them to go ahead and play out. And Keith Thurman need to go ahead and play their last little cards. Whatever cards they got, they need to play it. All of them do. All the guys that are right there going to get old, the changing of the guard, they need to go ahead and bang it all out or go ahead and get the hell out the way. Because Keith Thurman, hey, I'm just waiting on Bud and Spence. We're really Spence, because Spence is the best payday. After this, if Keith Thurman loses, he's a gatekeeper. He's a gatekeeper. Unless he fights Jerron Ennis and win, he ain't nothing but a gatekeeper. Or Virgil. That's the only two fights he can fight if he loses to Spence. But he has to win them two fights. If he don't win them fights, his career is over. His career is totally over at that point. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts on that. But but my point is, there's some reason, and we all keep speculating of why they ain't announced that fight, but I'm just hoping. I'm hoping they go ahead and make that one. I'm hoping they make that fight like immediately. Immediately. Hope they announce it is what I really mean. Thurman loses at 154. You don't think he will stay or go back? Thurman going to 140. Thurman going back down to 147. Thurman already said he likes the 147 division. I don't think Thurman will beat Castaño. He won't beat Tony Harrison. He won't beat. I don't see him beating any of them guys. Like, I don't think Danny Garcia is gonna make any headway up there at that weight. You know what I mean? I think Danny Garcia is just really taking these checks. You know what I mean? He making a little bit of money before he get ready to ride off into retirement. Because Danny ain't gonna have a whole lot left. You know what I'm saying? Unless Danny get a good fight at 154 and somehow pulls it off, I don't see Danny. I don't think Danny can beat let me think. Who do I think? I don't think he beat nobody at 154. Nobody that's got a good name for themselves. I don't think he beats Fandor. I don't. I don't know. He could, but I don't know. Sometimes I think Danny can beat Fandor. Then sometimes I don't think Danny gonna beat Fandor. You know what I'm saying? Because Fandor, man, Fandor is he's a weird guy to fight, man. He's so damn tall, man. It's hard fighting a guy like that. He's a weird fight. It's gonna make any fight awkward. Now I like to see somebody like Tony Harrison fight him. Tony Harrison would do a good job. I think Jamel breaks him down. Jamel throwing all them body shots. What's up, Diana? Salute. Now I don't think Danny beating any of them guys either, Terry. I don't think Danny beats them guys. And damn sure Keith Thurman ain't gonna beat them guys. I don't think Keith beat those guys. You know what I'm saying? I had to see a lot more. Listen, Keith Thurman had such a problem with Mario Barrios, and I get he had that layoff. You know what I'm saying? But if Keith don't come back and show us something this next fight where his hand is fixed and he really doing something, I don't think Keith gonna do it, man. Till EJ and Bud moves up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I think Danny's just taking them paydays though. I think honestly, Danny, the right payday or so, Danny could go ahead and retire. I just don't see that hunger in Danny. I don't hear Danny saying, I'm going after a belt. I want to get a belt. I want to be there. At least Keith says it. I don't really hear Danny say it. Danny like, well, you know, I'm Danny one of them guys, I'm here to fight. You know what I mean? I'm here to, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see that hunger in Danny. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Solid fighter, but he's not doing it. I don't know why the hell that Spence and Keith haven't announced that fight. I just don't. That's why I say when you was asking earlier, Cherry, about the women boxing, I look at because she put all them dudes on blast. Women boxing ain't playing around, man. Women's boxing is not playing around, not at all. Women's boxing is giving us exactly what we want. Said Thurman can get a belt at 147 once Regis and Taylor leave 140. Yeah, But my thing is, man, women's boxing is where it's at, man. Them girls ain't playing, man. So right now, I'm putting all mine up in there. What's up, Toon? What's up, Toon? Salute. Appreciate you rolling up in here. Yeah, man. I think I'm so happy with Alycia Baumgardner winning that undisputed, man. Oh my goodness, man. I'm so happy that the women's boxing is not, man, they doing it all for us, man. They giving us what we want to see out of the men. They really are. So I salute them, man. I salute them all the way to the fullest, man. But the men, it's like the men lollygagging, man. But I'm glad Clarissa Shields called them out, though. Cause they can't nobody say nothing about Clarissa Shields, but that's why she is actually my, like I told y'all before a little bit earlier, Clarissa Shields is my #1 pound for pound boxer in both weights. I mean in both classes, men and women. She's earned that, man. She has earned that. And the girl is 3-time undisputed and talking about, let me see if she can become 4. Whoever's around her, she wants to fight him. Whoever she can get, she wants to fight him. And I commend her on that, man. Oh, I want to, hey. Yeah, Taylor Serrano too. Yeah. My thing is this. Serrano is a beast. Serrano is I just hate the way that first fight went. I still got a bad taste in my mouth. Oh, okay. Okay, I got you, Terry. I got you. He said, how the hell are men bullshitting? Yeah, when you got Rivera, yeah. Yeah, Chris Trucker. That's the same thing Clarissa said. She said, but Clarissa had a point, Chris Trucker. What she said was, the men have more it's not that many, and all them fighters, they're not fighting each other. Yeah, man, Serrano's a beast, man. She a beast. She a beast. My thing is Serrano is just, she's one of a kind. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Serrano is just, man, I like her, man. I like her a whole lot. So what's your thoughts on the Alycia Baumgardner fight? Do you think, how did you think that played out, Diana? Did you like it? What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that? I was checking something out. Yeah, she did. Hey, but a lot of people say they didn't like her stamina. They didn't like how, she was winded. But we was in here talking a little earlier about it, about how I think a lot of that is because of them 2-minute rounds. You know, she had to go in there and unleash. You know what I mean? Name a female fighter aside from Layla Ali and Ann Wolfe before Clarissa Shields came on the scene. You had like Christy Martin. You had, but really what you're saying is it ain't a lot because women's boxing just really wasn't. It's not where it is today. You know what I mean? So Tune, I understand where you're going. I understand exactly where you're going on there. I understand exactly where you're going on there. Oh man, Terry said, I wish I could go in and swoop down and marry Alycia Baumgardner if I was there. Yeah, boy. Hey, coal miner's daughter, yeah. Christy Martin, the coal miner's daughter, yeah. Much better than the last fight. Old girl was tagging Alycia. Then she said, flip this, I'ma get it in. Man, Alycia was throwing that what Tony Harrison is teaching her, she's soaking it all in. Cause man, she's throwing some really good power shots, and it's coordinated. I mean, it looks good. Her form is a whole lot better. And while she's sitting in there and them other girls getting wild, she's sticking to form. Her form is getting a lot better, man. It is taking her through. You know what I'm saying? It's taking her through. But I think the 2-minute rounds, while you got somebody hurt, she's jumping on them. She don't have enough time to break them down because she's fighting like a dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, the girls is where it's at. There may be between 300 active women boxers. All right, here we go.
ATA men's boxing.
Showboating Sports, ATL. What's going on, Mr. Anonymous?
Hey, man. I hear what y'all talking about, man.
Uh-huh.
I hear what y'all talking about, man.
Mm-hmm.
That Alycia Baumgardner, man. Hey, I swear to God. Man. That's my baby mama right there, man. Hey. Hey, Alycia Baumgardner so sexy, man, and she do what she say, man. That shit turn me on so much, man. Hey. Every time I watch her come to the ring, man, she comes to the ring turned up. She ready. She ready to fight, man. Hey. She making people look bad out here, man. Hey. For real, she got one loss on her record and she don't give a fuck. And she out here doing a motherfucking thing, man. I like how she comes to the ring. I like her energy. I like everything about her, man. And I like the fact that Clarissa was there showing support. You know what I'm saying? Old girl, she fought last time was there, man. Everybody was looking like, you know what I'm saying, some queens, man. I love it, man. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
We got to do better, man. Hey, as men, man, we got to do better, man. These women showing that right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
They fighting everybody that they put in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money, ain't no issues, ain't no going back and forth, ain't nobody arguing online about these women, bro. These women is fighting.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is put in front of them, man? You gotta respect them, bro. Straight up.
Can you name one person that they saying that Alycia Baumgardner or Clarissa Shields is dodging, or Amanda Serrano is dodging? Can you name one?
Man, they ain't dodging nobody. If anything, they dodging them. They taking over for 2023, man. It's only gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm lying. These women been showing out, man. They've been fighting whoever they put in front of them, man.
Hey, that's why you heard me say that Clarissa Shields is my number one pound for pound boxer, man or woman. Because she's doing what none of them are doing what she's doing. So I got to give it to her. She is top dog, period. Win or lose. You know what I'm saying? Because she like, who got a belt? You, where are you at? Are you close to my weight class? I want that. I want to come up here. I'm going to show you I'm better than you. Who does that? There ain't no boogeyman in the sport where Serrano is or where Baumgardner is. They said, who's good? Yeah, I want her. I want her. She who? Yeah. Because you heard what Baumgardner saying. She's talking, I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna move up to 135 to fight.
But then look, you also gotta think about this, right? Clarissa then went to the fucking MAA and fought. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, man. And, hey, real shit, Showboat. Out of all these motherfuckers that's bringing MMA to boxing, right? In boxing they ass, Clarissa Shields the only motherfucker that actually went to MAA.
Yeah.
And he the fuck came on their side of the motherfucking street, man.
Yeah.
The fuck ain't nobody else did that shit. Showboat, come on, man. Y'all stop playing out there, man. You know, hey, y'all know I ain't lying out there, man.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields went to MAA, nigga.
Yeah, she did it. She did her thing, man.
With no problem. No argument, no nothing. She went there. She won and she lost, but she still going, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Enough said, man. You know what I'm saying? I just stopped by to speak my little words, man. You know
Appreciate it.
I fuck with you so both. But I had to speak on this, man. Cause, hey, regardless how anybody feels, if you feel any type of way about what Clarissa Shields yesterday, then you just motherfucking sensitive, bro. Like, she wasn't just speaking on one person. She was just saying, bro. And I feel kind of the same way in the women's sports of boxing right now. Everybody fighting each other, man. They don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Yep.
Ain't nobody blaming nothing on Spence. You know, I'm an Earl Spence motherfucking fan to the core, nigga. It wasn't Spence's fault that fight didn't happen. It's motherfucking Crawford fight. Everybody know that shit. But these women is motherfucking popping and they fighting everybody in this motherfucker right now, bro. Ain't no money involved. Ain't nothing. They don't want nothing but greatness and they name out there, man. And hey, I stand up for the ass. Fuck that.
Yeah, all day long, man.
I'm standing on that shit. Like we said, I'm standing on this shit. So yeah, you about my button, you know what I'm saying? That's it, man. But hey, it is what it is right now.
I appreciate you,
and
man.
I'm standing on it, Showboat.
That's what I'm talking about. Salute, man. Catch you back in the comments.
Love y'all, man.
All right,
love y'all, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, man. Yeah. He said you can't say that because Chris Trucker said you can't say that about her because she ain't fight men. Well, Chris, pound for pound is designed because you can't fight outside of where you are. You know what I mean? Like if you got Lomachenko or is number one, he can't go up and fight heavyweights. So that's what it is. It's just relevant to who they fight. And she's showing dominance with the people she fights. You know what I mean? She done fought and won undisputed in 3 weight classes. No men are doing that. So that's why I got to give it to her on that. She said, "Show, did you hear Tank/Ryan fights may be in jeopardy now because of the A side, B side ish?" Shake my head. I'm tired of it. Yeah. I saw that. They fighting over who's going to be rematch. It's a rematch thing. They saying that Tank saying if he loses, he get a rematch, and that's the only way it's going to go. But then De La Hoya saying, well, if Ryan loses, we want a rematch. So that's what they saying is hanging up on the fight. They're like, nah, Ryan don't deserve a rematch. And they're like, well, if Tank can get a rematch, we should be able to get a rematch. So that's where they at on that. So I don't know how you resolve that, but you know, I gotta disagree, man. Honestly, she ain't fighting the caliber. No Ugas, no Sean Porter, or Canelo, or Bivol. Women need their own list. Yeah, I think. Listen, they got their own list. I'm not saying anything more than that. I'm saying when you look at a fighter, what the pound for pound list represents is that fighters fighting people in their own weight class. You can't take Tank up there to fight Deontay Wilder. But you're saying if hypothetically they was in the same weight class and Deontay Wilder was down there, Tank could probably beat Deontay Wilder. It's just a way of averaging the things out. But with that in mind, what fighter in the men's section, just compare it like this. What man is dominating his sport the way Clarissa Shields is dominating hers? I do think Clarissa Shields beats Rolly though. Nah, what I'm saying is if they all was the same, you know what I mean? Are they dominating the way they should? That's all I mean. I put hers ahead of them. Not saying she beats men, but I'm saying she's so dominant out of all the fighters, even all the pound for pound guys, everybody, I put her as my top pound for pound of saying she's more dominant in her section than any of the men are. Could Carissa style beat her Enos? Not because women's coordination is different than the men when it comes to fighting. Said, but Tank style could beat Wilder. Well, but let me tell you why you can't compare that. Let me tell you why you can't compare that. No, let me tell you why, Toon, why you can't really compare that. It's because if you took Wilder and you put Tank them in the same weight class, the defense and the speed and all that, it doesn't really directly translate. You see what I'm saying? It's like boxers. Let's say you got a boxer that is 130, 120 pounds, right? They can be a little more reckless with not having as much defense because they punching each other in the face. Some of them ain't knocking each other out. But in heavyweight, any heavyweight can knock the other heavyweight out. Majority of them can. So it's not the same. So when you get to heavyweight, you got to have a lot more defense. When you down in some of the lower weight classes, they get away with not having the best defense out there because the bantamweights, they ain't really knocking each other out. So when you say pound for pound, you can only compare that so much. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to start thinking about who's the complete fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the fighters that's up there in that other weight class, they're not that fast. So you got Tyson Fury's not that fast. A lot of heavyweights don't have the best boxing skills that you've ever seen because they got more power. You know what I'm saying? They slower. They don't have that extra stamina that it takes to fight the same output. You know what I'm saying? Like look at Spence. If you put Spence up there with Wilder and them, right? Heavyweights, and you got somebody like Spence that's got a hard punch, that's got speed, that's got crazy stamina, Spence will probably dominate that. You see what I'm saying? Spence can go in either one. So it's all how you feel about it. Peep this show, Espinosa on Chicken Talk. All right, I'll check it out. Agree show. Tank ain't beating D at his weight class. Yeah, D Tank that size. Yeah, Tank that size would be a phenomenal fighter. But what height would Tank have? You know what I'm saying? What would Tank's height be to be that? You make Tank 200 pounds with the same attribute he has now. But yeah, at what height? You know what I'm saying? If other than that, Tank is back to Mike Tyson. At that point, if you put Tank into the heavyweight division at 200 pounds, he's a smaller Mike Tyson. So you looking, Mike Tyson will probably be taller. Mike Tyson be heavier because Mike Tyson fought at 215, 220. That's where he was his deadliest, right? And Mike Tyson had a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? It changed the ball game up with that. I'm saying if Floyd Mayweather was 200 plus, he'd be over Ali. You make Tank 200 pounds with the same attributes he has now, he would beat Wilder. That's what I'm saying if Floyd Mayweather was 200 plus pounds. So you would give Floyd Mayweather, it over Ali? You got Floyd Mayweather beating Muhammad Ali? I think if you picked a catch weight for all fighters, Tank could hang. Yeah, I'm not saying Tank gets dominated by anybody. That ain't what I'm saying. But we're saying pound for pound the best. I don't know. I don't know. Would a Tank versus Tank coming in? What would he be about 5? You say Tank would probably be like 5'9", 5'8"? Make everybody 5'10", 175. Well, if everybody the same weight, then it changes up the whole ball game. Then the reach ain't there. The thing that mixes it all up. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury is so dominant because look how damn tall Tyson Fury is. It's hard fighting somebody Tyson Fury's height. You know what I'm saying? You 5'10" fighting Tyson Fury. You know what I mean? It's just hard. It's hard. But it's all opinionated. That's what it is. It don't mean that everybody's totally right or totally wrong. It's just your opinion on it. I think Mike Tyson at 18 years old, well, right at 22, 23 years old, could about beat anybody. You know what I'm saying? But you take a prime Ali with that jab and that stuff. I think Ali could have beat a Mike Tyson. I think a prime George Foreman beats everybody just about. I don't really see too many people beating a prime George Foreman. Ali got lucky on that. He had a plan. And it wasn't because he just went there and just outboxed the shit out of George Foreman. He was a true champ and figured out a way to beat him. You don't think Ali style could beat Floyd? I do. Because I think Ali with that jab that Ali had and the foot movement that he had, he's not going to stick around and just let Floyd counter and let Floyd do some of the stuff he does. Ali was really good with that jab. He was really good. He was really good, man. And I'm not saying Ali's one of my favorite fighter. I just really put him in there. Floyd had really some of the best defense you've ever seen. I think Sweet Pea Whitaker defense might have been a little bit better than Floyd's. Those fighters. But when you start talking about the elite of the elite, like Ali wasn't just good, he was great, but Ali figured a way to beat a lot of people. He figured it out. Same way Floyd did. Floyd was never the best puncher, the fastest puncher. Floyd just knew how to get around a lot of stuff. Yeah, Mike Tyson probably could. I think Mike Tyson is a little bit faster and more explosive than Tank. A prime Mike Tyson was faster and more explosive than Tank. And Mike Tyson never went in there. And let me tell you one thing that Mike Tyson never did, though, Toon. Mike Tyson, his early years, and I don't mean when Mike Tyson was partying and doing all that crazy shit. That ain't what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about right before he was getting ready, got beat by Buster Douglas, because by then he wasn't training, he wasn't doing all that. But a prime Mike Tyson, when he came in, you never saw Mike Tyson come in and take in. And I think Tyson was more out to first round, he coming for you. He didn't give you enough time. Tank gives enough time to let the fight develop. Tank uses more smartness. He used more boxing skills than Mike Tyson used. Mike Tyson had it. Mike Tyson had a lot of boxing skills, but Mike Tyson's thing was, I'm going to come in and I'm going to rush in and where I'm not giving you enough time to set up and I'm going to try to take your damn head off. And that's something that Tank has that power, but Tank is not as ferocious as Mike Tyson was. It's nowhere close. Nowhere close. Even though Tank has the same skills as Mike had, and Tank can probably do that, his style is different than Tyson's. It's a little different than Tyson's. Yeah, Tank gives you a little bit of rounds to figure you out. Tyson didn't give you that. You wasn't figuring shit out with Tyson. Said Tank can box, but Tank also gets hit. Yeah, Tank goes in there and trade licks with you a little bit. You know what I mean? He gives you a few rounds. He figures you out. He plays it smart. He boxes. He really used that. Tyson could really box. Tyson had some skills, bobbing and weaving, doing that shit he did, but you didn't have that time. So yeah, Tyson could do that with a Wilder. Tyson could do that with them bigger guys. I appreciate you, ATL. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I got some other stuff I'm working on too that I'm pushing out there. I got a couple of places I'm going to share that thing, but I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. Yeah, this week I'm getting over that hump. I'm glad you said that, bro, because I said something about it earlier, and somebody else mentioned it in the what's name, and I appreciate it. Yeah. He started on his Facebook gets a lot, helps you out a whole lot. Thing about YouTube, man, it's hard to share your stuff through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Just now they got that community. I haven't been in the community, but yeah, through Facebook, man, I'm gonna turn it up and get in some of them bigger forums and talk plenty of shit this week. Yeah, and go in there and go at it with them. You know how we get. I go in there and mess with them people, man. They be ready to fight in there. But yeah, man. Hey, Toon, I believe that though, man. I do think, listen, Tank is a beast, man. Tank is a beast. And I don't think no women out there can beat Tank. That ain't what I'm saying. But I'm just saying, as being dominant, Clarissa Shields more dominant in her sport than any male boxer is in that one. That's the only reason why I'm comparing it. But the coordination, everything's totally different. It's just too different. It's day and night. You can't compare. You can't really do that. But I like Carissa's style. I like how dominant she is, and she just, man, she's gonna be, dude. She could really come for a four weight class undisputed champion. And the crazy thing is, she's working on that shit. You know what I'm saying? She is definitely working on that, and I just don't see that no male doing it. I like Tank. I like all these guys. You know, Spence, I ain't gonna lie to you, Spence my favorite fighter. Yeah. Appreciate that, y'all. Man. I think she'll really try it, but I just don't see Tank has all the skills to absolutely run through all of them. I can't say he won't beat Devin. I'm not saying regardless of that, but Tank should be going after all them guys the same way Clarissa's going after her people. Same way Spence, all the rest of them guys, they all just got to be going out like all out. And they having a hard time in one division. She done dominated three of them. And asking for a fourth and a fifth. She's like, man, I'll try them. They're like, would you go up? She's like, I don't know. Them other girls up there. And she thinking about it. I'm like, Clarissa, don't go up there and just and get yourself hurt. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 weight classes? 3? Oh my goodness. 3 of them is crazy, man. 3 of them is crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy, man. But I like it. But all you guys got good points, man. You, like I said, the pound for pound is subjective. Yeah. Appreciate you, Terry. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, that pound for pound is subjective. I seen Clarissa get clipped. One more power conversation. Oh, she got clipped in that. Yeah, she did. But the thing about it, she made the adjustments. She really did. Yeah, girl bad as hell. But the thing about a good champion, it ain't the fact of getting hurt and getting rocked. It's what do you do after getting hurt and after getting rocked. You know what I'm saying? It's like Rashidi Ellis. He got tired, but he didn't know how to rest in between. He didn't know how to figure out, as his tank was depleting, he didn't know how to make those adjustments, and he didn't save enough energy to get on his damn bike. He just kept on hammering dude. You already had him. You wasn't hurting him. You had to learn how to back off of it. To be a great fighter, you got to have balance. You got to be able to do it all. You can't just, because you're going to get clipped. Floyd got clipped. Shane Mosley almost took Floyd out, but what did Floyd do? Floyd held. You got to hold, man. Yeah, said you got to, think the men should have tournaments and stuff and force them to fight. Yeah, but you know what, really, like y'all said, man, that will help out a lot. And it'll help out a lot that we highlight people get behind fighters that are going out that's trying to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is nobody wants to tell the truth. It's like, regardless to what we feel, I think Crawford was the wrong for the Spence and Crawford fight not happening. That's my personal opinion. I wasn't in the negotiating room, but the problem is the powers that be, all that shit stays murky. You know what I'm saying? It stays murky, and then you got people that's choosing sides up top, and you're like, man, it's murky. You don't really know. If you clearly knew who was at fault, you knew who not to support and who to support. And the reason why they leave it murky like that is because so many of them are going after the money and doing a little bit of dodging and doing a little bit. And I ain't saying dodging because they scared. They dodging to protect the bag. They dodging trying to get the bigger purse. That's why when they start all that shit about, let that fight marinate. When I hear that now, I'm like, nah, bruh. Nah, let them fight now. Oh, yeah. Listen, But that's how Wilder, listen, Wilder ain't trying to be. Wilder don't have all the skills. But what did Bruce Lee say? He said, I'm not scared of a man that has 1,000 moves, but I'm scared of a man that has one move and practice it 1,000 times. Bruce Lee said that. You can be a one-trick pony. All you got to do is perfect that shit, you know? And Wilder has perfected that. Yeah, man, it's murky, man. And the reason why they do that, because they don't want you to, because if you knew your fighter, in the best, you get tired of that shit. And that's why the powers that be, they make sure they look out for people like Canelo, because Canelo brings them millions and millions and millions of dollars. They all about business first. They not about us. You know what I'm saying? That's why they take a fighter like Lomachenko and they say, oh, he don't have no losses. He's just as good as Muhammad Ali. He's a good fighter, but they didn't let him prove himself. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko is a good fighter. I can't take that away from Lomachenko. He's a really good fighter. But did he have a chance to prove himself? You don't prove yourself as being a Muhammad Ali in 15 fights. You didn't see diversity. You had one loss. You didn't even go back and avenge your loss. Did you get hurt? Did you take the risk? You ain't took no risk at 15, 20 fights. You know what I'm saying? Because what one fighter's, the triangle theory does not work in boxing. You can have a fighter over here that gets his butt beat by an easy fighter, but then he turns right around and beat a good fighter. Because styles make fights, man. Man, yeah, I'm with you, Toon. Make that fight. Don't let that simmer between him and Devin. The only thing that I want Shakur to do, and this is the only reason why I say that, I want Shakur to get a good fight before Devin. And the only reason why I say that is because that way he can acclimate his way into the 135 division, right? To see where he stands, how he's gonna hold up with the weight. And then plus he beat a pretty good name. Then Devin gets credit for beating Shakur, because everybody knows Shakur can fight. Everybody knows the skills that Shakur Stevenson has. But the problem is, how does those skills translate at 135? All he needs is one or two good fights. At least this one fight after this one, after he fights this, he's got a fight coming up. And once he fights this fight, how he does in this fight, then, you know, see what's next. True Bob Arum aligns himself with Ali, aligned him with Ali when the man lost to Orlando Salido. Yeah. Said D is your best fight, is your favorite fighter, and you got him and Lennox Lewis. Yeah, see, Deontay different. Yeah, Deontay different, man. The thing that I like about Deontay, he doesn't have all the best skills in the world, but man, the dude got the heart of a lion. I mean, he couldn't find a fighter. He fought Ortiz twice. He didn't have to. He fought some of these guys twice. Then he turned right around and fought Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? And with that draw, he could have kept going. Nah, I want to fight him again. I respect a fighter like that. And Deontay Wilder does not have great boxing skills. He just doesn't have it. He got one thing that wins fights. He got knockout power. He's got the best knockout power in boxing. What's up, Clint? Yeah, man. Any boxer that's daring to be great, I salute them on that. Yeah. I think he could be. He's got enough skills. He's got enough skills, man. A lot of these good fighters can become world champion if they move them in the right in the right way. If you listen, this is the thing, Toon. If you take a really good fighter and you start bobbing and weaving hard fights, and you keep picking fights that's in his wheelhouse for him to win, it's hard for him to become world champion, because when they really fight somebody that can really fight with some skills, you're going to have some disaster. You're going to have a recipe for disaster. It's true what they say. Iron sharpens iron. You have to listen. You heard when fighters say this, I need to stay active. I need to fight 2 to 3 times a year. The reason why they need to fight 2 or 3 times a year, they need that to keep their skills intact. When a fighter takes off and fight 1 time a year, when you see him in there the first few rounds, you see that ring rust. You know what I'm saying? That's what you see. You see all the time. You see that ring rust. So they need those fights. And in those fights, they need those hard fights. That helps their skills. If you take somebody like Frank Sanchez and you take any fighters, you take any of these fighters, man. You take any fighter. And I don't know a lot about him. I don't know a lot about every fighter. Like, I haven't dissected every fighter. I see stuff, parts and pieces, and I see stuff, and I'm like, you see any of these guys with decent skills and decent stuff, they got a good chance because a lot of fighters are living off of fluff now. They just are. They living off fluff. Yeah, iron sharpens iron, man. So they need it. But if you take these fighters and you go, well, man, I'm gonna move these fighters around a little bit and I'm gonna watch who they fight and keep moving them, they not getting what they need. That's one of the bad things I think about Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia can fight, and he has some power, speed, power. He can fight, but Ryan Garcia has a lot of amateur stuff that he does, keeping his chin in the air, moving back, right? But if he kept fighting these fighters in between, he would have time to correct that. You got to do that. So while Ryan was taking off, Tank fought Pitbull Cruz. He fought Mario Barrios. He fought Hector Garcia. Those help him. He broke his hand in a Yeah, man, listen. But his flipping character sucks. Yeah, man. But they just, it comes from the promoters are moving them in that kind of way to capitalize on their name and capitalize their name and how much money they can make. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. How much risk did Ryan really take before he fought Tank? Linares? I mean, he don't really have nobody in there, and I like Ryan. I really like Ryan. I think that he can be, there's no limit to what he could be. He gets some of those ways out of him. You got a really good fighter. Tank, great fighter, but Tank kept fighting the same kind of competition. Now that he left Floyd, which is good, now Tank is like, I'm fighting Ryan, I'm fighting the rest of these guys. And I'm like what I'm hearing out of Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank needs those guys. He's got to fight. He got to fight Devin Haney. He's got to fight Shakur Stevenson and or Lomachenko, depending on how this fight goes with Devin. He's got to fight him. Yeah, Ryan should have fought Pitbull Cruz. He should have. He needed that fight. That's what I'm saying, Toon. That's a fight he should not have. Listen, I picked Ryan to beat Pitbull Cruz. Really, I do. I don't think Pitbull Cruz would beat Ryan, but I think he's a dangerous enough fighter with a little bit of power, which would have got him ready for Tank. He should have got that fight. You know what I'm saying? He needed that fight. I like Pitbull Cruz. You know what I mean? I don't think he beats Ryan. I don't think Pitbull Cruz beats Ryan. I would love to see that one. I would love to see that fight. I do not think Pitbull Cruz beats Ryan at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But it's like I said, you keep moving these fighters on too long, man, they're going to get stale. And I think that's what happened in a little bit of T.O. You know what I'm saying? You get somebody in there that's going to put a little pressure on you that ain't going to just come in there to lay down, you got problems. And now T.O. he's regressing. You know what I'm saying? T.O. is not, I like T.O. from 2 years ago than I like T.O. now. You know what I'm saying? You talking about with Pitbull Cruz and Ryan? If you talking about Pitbull Cruz and Ryan, I got Ryan. Quick, I ain't got a real good crack. Ryan can crack. Ryan will lay Cruz out. Ryan is fast. I agree with you. Ryan's social media is paying him money, and I think that he's relying on that. But you know what's funny? It doesn't translate into his boxing because a lot of them people on social media ain't buying Ryan's tickets. Now, Ryan is a heartthrob for them young girls. They love him. But a lot of them young girls ain't spending their money like that. Now, they will go see him now in the right place they there, but on pay-per-view, it doesn't translate too good. Now, them girls, you get Ryan wearing Texas or like that, it's going to be bad. Push Ryan on his ass? I don't think so, man. Yeah, but Pitbull Cruz is kind of short, man. He's short, and Ryan got a good jab, bro. Ryan got a good jab, dude. Yeah, Ryan does have a little flat foot. But you know what? That speed and that power that comes with it, and Ryan, listen, Pitbull Cruz moving and working his head, Ryan is accurate. Ryan is accurate. He's on the money. Said you pulling for T.O. Pops is an issue. I like T.O., but I like to see him fight Regis Prograis because I think Regis Prograis is going to put it on him. Yeah, rematch clause is the issue. Yep, that's exactly what the issue is. Yeah, a lot of people sleep on Ryan, man. Because Ryan, you know, Ryan's got a little immaturity come with him. He got a little kid in him, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? He need to mature a little bit, but that's coming with his age, man. He's just... You know, he loves it, man. You know what I mean? He likes what he's doing. He's having fun, and that's the good part about it. But he's game. Ryan will fight. Ryan will fight. Showboating Sport.
From
Chicken Talk.
to accept, press.
Showboating Sports Chicken Talk. You are on, my man. The floor is yours, man.
What's good? What's good, Showboat, man?
What's up with you, man?
And I just had to come in here and give you the latest update. I just finished this interview with Steven Espinoza talking about the Tank versus Ryan situation.
Oh, okay.
And personally, I am still optimistic.
Oh, are you? You saying you are?
Optimistic. Yeah. I just uploaded on my page like 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
But basically what he's saying is basically like they sent that over their revisions to Golden Boy / Oscar De La Hoya last week. So this was his first time hearing the news. That there is, this is something that can easily be worked about.
Oh, okay. And T-Word said he posted the link in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all gotta go check that out.
Okay, y'all go check that out.
He also talked about Spence versus Crawford. I also got him into the Spence versus Crawford thing. He explains what a guarantee is as opposed to an advance. Like a lot of people are seeing is they're seeing these numbers and they think they're guarantees. Those are advances on the pay-per-view. Yeah, there's a pay-per-view numbers. Gervonta Davis versus Hector Garcia. Also, the Canelo pay-per-view numbers he gave us. You know, it was a very good conversation.
Okay, well, I'm gonna definitely go check it out.
Yeah, man, y'all really gotta check this out because a lot of things have been said on various channels, which they really don't know what the fuck they're talking about, to be honest with you.
A lot of them don't, man. They just rushing out there trying to get clicks, man.
Yeah, just really trying to get out here. That's why, if you know, with my channel, I don't do a lot of opinion. I try to do interviews. That way I get it straight from the source. I don't do a lot of opinion videos. I just do interviews because I want to hear it straight from the source. I want everybody to hear it straight from the source. And if anybody on Twitter, if you follow me at Lazy Lefty OG, you can actually, when I do an interview with somebody in boxing, you can all ask questions. This isn't just, you know, this is the fans' connections with the boxers, with the people that work in boxing. You know, there's no, we can bypass Mike Coppinger. We can bypass Dan Raphael.
Yeah.
We can bypass Lance Turtmeyer. We can bypass everybody, and we can talk to these guys ourselves.
Right.
Because we are the ones that's paying for this shit. I'm going to tell y'all how me and Espinoza got cool. Well, the Spence Ugas fight, me and my community, I got the Chicken Talk community on YouTube, we all banded together. We bought a suite at the fight.
Oh, okay.
We've been to a lot of different fights. You know, like when we say we go into a fight, we bring 15, 20, 25, 30, 40 people with us. So they see that we're actually adding value to the event. Therefore, they want to talk. The media don't add no value to the event. They get free tickets.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But we add value to the event. That's why everybody, mess with us, because we actually add value to your events. I don't get media passes. I pay my way everywhere. I don't want no media passes. I want to pay my way. That way I can still talk my smack. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get a pass, you got to be careful about what you say. I don't want to be careful about what I'm saying. I want to be truthful.
Exactly. Exactly. It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah. So that's basically what it was. But y'all check it out, man.
I will.
And hopefully you check. You want to work with. I'm not one of these people that be like, man, no, this is just mine. You can't use it, bro. Use anything you want off there. Use it all.
If I do, I definitely plug your credit in on it. Definitely do that.
Yep. All right. I appreciate the show.
Thank you, man. Salute, man. Appreciate you. Yep. Thanks, man.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all definitely go check that out. Y'all check that link out. I'm gonna definitely get on there and check that out, man. Yeah. So Diana said I'm going to plant too. He's gonna shock the world with this one. Oh, so I don't think Benavidez can beat Canelo. His defense and non-existent if Plant stamina holds up. I got Plant by decision. Woo! Toon said David Benavidez is gonna lose. And Diana says she's picking Plant. Woo! Oh, we definitely will. Listen, I'm definitely gonna get his stuff on there. Say we definitely should. Yeah, I got no problem hooking up with him. Y'all know I love talking this stuff, man. Ooh, fact said T. Canelo is a great boxer, but he cherry picked the wrong one with Bivol. Oh yeah, definitely. Bivol was a cherry pick gone wrong. But Canelo, listen, man. What's up, the League of Legacy? Salute, fam. Yeah, man. Canelo picked wrong because I think Canelo's trying to make as much money as he can before he retire. I think within the next year or so, Canelo gonna retire, man. I really do think he is. Because Canelo look at it like this. Why hurt my legacy when I got all this money? I can just go ahead and make a little bit of money and get the hell out of here. So I'm thinking after this hand thing, Canelo might get 1 or 2 more fights out of this, and then Canelo gonna go ahead and get out of there. Because he's not going to fight David Benavidez. I don't think he will. Yeah. After that Canelo fight, he's better. He's a lot better. Listen, but that's the thing that we said before. Once these fighters get a loss, then there you have it. There you have it. The fighter gets a loss, there you have it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. But that was kicking off pretty good though. That plant and Benavidez, oh, that was ready. Said Bivol, no cherry pick. That man finna fight for undisputed, and he will beat Better Biv. Beterbiev. Bivol and is a hell of a fighter. Bivol is a good fighter. But man, one thing about it's taught me a lot. Beterbiev. Yeah. Yeah, Breadman gonna be Breadman. Hey, he doing it, man. Yeah, man. Canelo on his way out. I told y'all that, man. He on his way out, man. But Canelo been boxing for a long time, man. You know what I mean? And he knows it's going to come to an end. He's just trying to get what he's trying to get out of there. He really is. But I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. But that Better Biv and Bivol fight, ooh, it's going to be, listen, it's going to be good because Beterbiev can, man, the dude showed me some real good boxing skills that I didn't think he really had, man. He really showed a lot, and he got a really good chin. Woo. Say we won't get it till 2024. Eddie Hearn won't let that happen. Yeah, man, that's the problem. It goes back to the promoters. AJ fight with Franklin is confirmed on the zone. I hope AJ loses that one again. I hate that. I hate that because Derrick James is training him. So I gotta pull for AJ because of him, man. Derrick James, listen, I support Derrick James, so I gotta pull up for AJ. But you know, man, AT, the real truth is the blueprint for Canelo's been out. The only thing is the damn refs. I mean the judges been saving him. AJ versus Franklin will be fire. Yeah, man. Listen. I don't want glitter boots. I don't want glitter boots to win. I don't. But I gotta go with Derrick James. I gotta push Derrick James. Yeah. Yeah, Canelo, it already was out. Listen, Triple G beat him. Laura beat him. Triple G beat him. Yeah, I got to roll with Derrick James. It ain't because of glitter boots. It's because of Derrick James. You know what I mean? I salute Derrick James. I don't know how Derrick James can pull that one off. I just really don't see it in glitter boots' heart. I don't see it, man. I don't see it, man. AJ just don't. Glitter boots just don't have it. He don't have that oomph no more. Said AJ a runaway model. Hey, that's it. That's it right there. AJ is definitely a runaway model. You know what I'm saying? Yep, exactly. You know what I'm saying? If Derrick James pulled this one off, I salute to him. You know what I'm saying? But AJ pushes. He pushes the jab. He don't pop it. He want Usyk to come down, but he don't want Usyk. Usyk will shake his brains loose. But I don't think Usyk can get down to 175. You know what I'm saying? Usyk, he might get down a little bit up on the heavyweight, but he ain't gonna make it down to that. And how high is Canelo gonna go? Canelo already tired of shit. Canelo can't fight Canelo does not have enough stamina to fight a fighter 12 rounds hard fighting. He doesn't have that stamina. He doesn't. Listen, if you take a good fighter with a great jab and some footwork, Canelo is done. Caleb Plant could have beat Canelo. Put it this way, if Breadman had been training Plant, it would have been a different fight. It would have been a different fight. Only thing is Plant stamina. How will that hold? Can Plant get that stamina? Are they getting him right? Yeah, he's a still board waiting for people. Yeah. But we got to see, man. But anyway, guys, that's all for me tonight, man. Hey, I'll catch you guys tomorrow night. If you guys new to the channel, please hit the like, subscribe, hit the notification bell icon, guys. Also, appreciate all you guys for tuning in tonight. So hopefully I catch all you guys back here tomorrow night. And we say what we say, we stand on it. That's straight up, no chaser. So fight fam, I catch all you guys tomorrow night, man. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Peace.